Are we live now? Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jay.
This is Tay.
It's K.
And this is
Real Spit. Real Spit. We in this bitch. Hey, this shit is wrong.
Right, fire.
Hey.
Album coming soon.
Hey. Hold up.
You ready? What's up, guys? This is Jay.
This is Tay.
This is K.
And
this
is
is
Real
Real
Spit.
The after quarantine edition.
Ooh,
Life after
second
adjusting
wave.
to quarantining.
Second wave edition.
Right.
Hey, Trump.
How are y'all doing over here?
For real.
But how's recovery?
It's beautiful.
How are you?
Oh, we also got to make sure Dev says hello. Dev, say hello to
Hello,
the people.
everybody. How are
Hey,
you
the
doing today?
voice in the back.
The voice of 2020, bringing
Man, oh,
you good,
man.
conscious content.
Yes, good
The
conscious
problem.
content.
True. Dev is problematic. Don't forget it.
Yes, sir.
Man.
But
How
no,
you guys doing?
Oh my goodness. I'm
seen you guys
excited
in a
right
while.
now. I'm drinking orange juice with Paul. Orange juice.
Baby's
with Paul.
first drink since having her baby. Probably not her first. Is this your
All right, just put it out there. Don't let her say it. You say it.
first? Is this your first?
Probably my third.
All right. Well,
you still in the single digits. You fine.
yeah.
You out here breastfeeding? You getting a little geek?
Hey, get them ready for the future.
I'm messing with you, man.
Man, what? You get a little geeks.
Get a little geek.
Okay, so what's been up with y'all? What have we been doing since the last time we filmed together, which was like in April?
Taylor, what you been up to now? Everything the same? Everything been the same for you?
Everybody, the days just go. Well, you know, I had my baby.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh my goodness. It's
My
so
baby.
weird to wake up and just see him every day. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness. You are here, huh?
You are a
Oh,
person.
this is what you waited for.
Yes, that's my little buddy.
Man.
Oh, good. How was the delivery for you?
Oh, that was a story. I don't know. After they put that epidural in my back,
Whew.
they like started freaking out because his heart rate was going down, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, they just throwing me around, and I'm just like, what is going on? So they tell me. I'm over here crying, and they put the mask on my face, like, breathe, tell them, give him air. I'm like, I'm freaking out. And they like, I'm like, am I about to push? They like, yeah, we about to take you to the room. So I'm mentally getting ready, like, oh my God, something's about to come out my vagina. That's gonna feel like I'm taking a big old shit. Like,
You probably took one, too.
Right.
oh my God.
Listen,
Poop on his
the
head,
delivery
Tank,
room
right?
is a motherfucking...
It's so
I've
white.
heard stories,
Like, it's
yeah.
like, it's just like
It's a
so
murder
much
scene.
silver and so much white. Like, it's just too much. But I ended up getting a C-section, though.
Okay.
And he was literally here in like 2 minutes. Not even.
Well, no, beautiful. You had your baby.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
Motherhood.
you.
We're so happy for you.
Motherhood looks great on you.
Thank you.
She got a cardigan on and shit.
All right. She is a mother now.
She is
my
a mother.
goodness.
She cannot get cold, okay?
Jay?
No.
What's been up with you?
I did not have a baby.
Well,
I
you
didn't-
said you did via Tay. So,
I did. Tay was my surrogate, if you guys did not know. You know, shout out to us. but you know, just trying to survive COVID. I recently took my first trip on an airplane. I've never been on an airplane before. At my big old age, I have never been on an airplane.
Ooh, how was it?
Yes, I was high the entire time. Mom, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but yeah, I was like, yo.
How long ago did you get back? I'm just checking.
That was probably at the end of August that I went.
Just making sure it was 14 days ago.
Yeah, it's been well over 14 days, so it was an adventure. I went to Vegas, and that
Vegas,
was
baby.
are you keeping it in Vegas, what you did?
Oh
or-
yes, honey. Keeping it between me and my traveling squad. Shout out to my traveling squad. and can't wait for Miami.
Okay. She flew it out all 2020.
Listen, all I needed was to just get in there, and now I'm just like, oh, bitch, let's go. We hopping on the plane.
Okay,
Period, bitch, let's go. Like,
I feel
what
that.
about you, Kay? You look great. You look blessed.
No, I mean, not too much. Gained like 30 pounds because quarantining was great. All I did was eat initially. Then I started working out for like the last 4 months. I was like, all right, bitch, you got big now. So it's time to get
Not
the shit off
you
now.
got big.
Listen, it was powerful. I felt that stomach.
It's giving skinny bitch realness right now.
Listen, I still got some more to go. The hardest thing for me, honestly, still, is just eating right. Because I don't want to eat right. I just want to work out when I want to work out.
Because you go hard when you do it. Like, when you work out, you go
Yeah.
hard. But it's like, once you get the eating down, you would be a beast.
I don't want to do that. I just want Dr. Miami to come into my
Honestly,
No,
life and
man.
say
he's not even the
free.
best.
You
listen.
just gotta pick the right food because that's my biggest problem right now.
I had some cheesy bread earlier. It was delicious. It wasn't that good, but it was good enough.
I mean,
Bread and meat.
It was better
bread
than
and
a
meat.
salad.
That's all I gotta
It
say.
was.
But you know what? It's some salads that be hitting, like
I just
really
get
be
me a
hitting.
Chipotle salad. I call it
No, fuck
Add
Chipotle
double
salad.
Which is really not
Make
even
your
a
own
salad.
salad.
Look,
Yeah.
no, that's stressful.
And you can, all right, I'm getting hot now.
Being your voice
Right.
a reason.
A good
for
salad
real.
ain't nothing
I'ma
to play
text you
with.
Next time I'm acting up, then.
A
But
good
no,
salad ain't
my
nothing to play with.
my quarantine these last 6 months have been cool, chilling, workout. We're back in the office now at Life, so adjusting that. I really liked working from home until I got back in the office. I'm like, oh my god, people,
Yeah,
we're all
like it
alive
better.
still. Like I miss being around other people so far.
Yeah,
so, you know.
it's
I
definitely
would think
different.
working at home would be comfortable though. I'll be honest.
Honestly, it is comfortable, and it made me more independent in my role. But I mean, I would wake up at 9:55.
Oh,
All right,
I
time to
can-
clock
I
in 5 more
definitely can see
minutes.
that
Now
for
it's
you.
time to go because I'm like, I ain't gotta go nowhere. Brush my teeth in the middle of the day, shower after I get off because I'm about to start working out, and I don't want to be stinky going into the workout. So I'm happy to be back in the office, get back to my normal kind of flow.
Yeah.
What a turn this year
I know.
was. Like,
What?
Just-
like this is just weird.
I
This shit ain't over.
right,
Right.
At all. I
That's
remember-
Yesterday was
thing.
the biggest jump percentage wise of COVID's positive tests in Ohio since this shit started.
Man.
Well, I'm gonna be safe.
Yikes.
Dev, what about you? What you been up to?
2020 has been a motherfucker, man. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. We opened up a new studio.
Whoop, whoop.
One of the driving forces, I know it's still gonna be fucked up, but my pops passed back at the end of
Oh,
August.
wow.
So that first 2 weeks of September pretty much was up here every fucking day. So, going through that, you know what I mean? So,
Sorry to hear that.
thanks, man. But so coming out on the other end of that, my pops was like my fucking, you know what I mean, compass and shit. So this has been a motherfucker. It's been real. This whole fucking 2020 shit. So, but we back in, work wise, we back in school. Like only like a fifth of the school is there though. But I feel like we just passed out materials for the second 9 weeks. And then they already got December scheduled before Christmas to pass out the materials for the third 9 weeks, which means
shit.
school's not going back regular this year.
Yeah.
So, but it also we might be on the road to another fucking shutdown in the state of Ohio. So
I've been hearing that.
just be
Be
aware.
prepared.
And this time around, they ain't gonna be keeping like I'm nervous. They might keep niggas jobs. You know what I mean? Like they ain't gonna just pay niggas to be at the crib this time around. So. But yeah, other than that, 2020's been amazing.
Great.
It's another year of being
Damn.
alive.
It's
That
been a
shit
motherfucker,
took
man.
me through the dark. It came back to light. Like,
It's
damn.
been a crazy ass,
Man.
But shout out, but for real, man, like it was fucked up. He was sick. My pops was sick. He was going through it and shit. So he was in the hospital for like 2 months before he passed. So
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean. So it was. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like it sucks. You sad as fuck, but when somebody that sick, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird because you see people go through the shit. And you don't realize till you go through like, oh, that's what it's like when somebody you love is dying. Oh, okay.
Right?
Shit is
Like,
real.
oh, this is happening.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. I was off for 2 weeks, and for real, like every day I was up here during the day painting, hanging, painting, hanging stuff,
It
hanging
looks
stuff.
great.
You know what I mean? So, you know, like the fucking cardinal and shit I did by hand.
Really?
Yeah, man.
This is nice.
But I think
Look at that Shaw Education giving
Yeah,
you
you
some
know
art
what I'm
direction.
Okay, Shaw.
my father was an artist, man. I swear to God, I did it in chalk and then I painted it or whatever. I used black as like an eraser. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I feel like I channeled him for a lot of this shit up here
That was beautiful.
because he was an artist. So, but whatever, man. Yeah, that's been 2020, a motherfucking train wreck.
Like I
Yeah.
from
was a
one
train
thing
wreck,
to the
bro.
next.
But we here.
And
Yeah,
we here.
we here.
We
Let's
here.
do
We
this shit.
live.
So what's the first topic?
What is the first topic?
The first
Who
topic.
has the phone?
Well, we all got them going in rotation.
Well, the
right
first
now.
topic today is going to be. I know we talked about voting.
It doesn't
or
matter
really more
what
so
order we talking
2020.
about it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
You
talk
know
about
what? You know what I'm
With
gonna do?
the
I'm gonna
election.
hook y'all up because I remember I saw it on y'all thing earlier.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
I
posted
got
it?
you.
Yes, hallelujah.
Somebody had posted the damn. Not, but when I go to y'all thing now,
Hallelujah. Thank you, Dad.
it's
for
the
blessing.
goddamn live.
No, it's also on my page. My
It was on your.
Your
It's on your
story,
story. Okay, I got y'all. I got
So you
y'all.
hooked us up.
Yeah, I remember seeing it earlier. She the real MVP.
All right.
Why can't I get rid of? Okay, there we go. Tay.
Marie
Three
Three
E's,
E's.
4 underscores.
and a damn baby.
baby in this bitch.
Hey,
Word to
baby
cat.
emoji.
Oh, where is it at? No, she okay. It was y'all forgot. Oh, get it off your spirit.
No, we did that.
We
Oh,
just
my
did
bad.
that. Oh, that was our get it off
Catching
our
up.
spirit,
My
guys.
bad.
We ain't saying
Megan Thee
we
Stallion.
rusty.
It was Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Election and then food
The food
shortage.
order. Okay.
Uh,
So, all right, our first topic of the night is going to be Meg the Stallion and Tory Lanez. Now,
Okay, first before we get into it, because I was trying. I'm gonna be honest.
Lord.
I don't know the story. So let's talk about what's
okay.
going on.
So what happens with your ass?
Okay.
All I know, all I remember is I remember that Sunday when she was at the bar with Kylie. I remember Meg putting up that live.
Yeah, they was at I think Kylie's house or something. They was chilling in the pool or whatever. And then later on that night, all you hear about is Meg the Stallion got shot in her feet by Tory Lanez, and I'm like, huh? But what had happened? Because like what? I didn't even know he was there. I thought it was just Meg.
No, I
and
seen him.
I'm like, I don't even remember seeing him there in their little story or whatever. So I guess the story is that they was in the car. It was him, her, and her, I guess her ex-best friend Kelsey. And the only people that was in the car, and Meg had got shot in both of her feet, I believe. She got shot in both, either one or both.
How big is the motherfucking feet? Bro? My bad.
Like, what? That was
But
so
why the
random.
foot? Like it's just like, what was you shooting?
I
at?
saw the I think it was TMZ. I saw the video of the cops was like, get out the car, and she like limping. She got her foot all bloodied, and she got her hands up and shit.
She probably got stabbed. I
She
don't know.
originally said that she was like, I guess stepped in glass or something. But like all this shit started coming out. They was both quiet for a while, and then Meg was kind of like set the record straight and was like, "Okay, I got shot in my feet. Like here's the motherfucking picture of the shit or whatever." And everybody, of course, was like, okay, Tory did it. But Tory took a long time to say shit. And he just came out with an album to confess his innocence, which is so stupid to me because you just got, like, charged with the shit. Like, huh? You did all of that on that album, spilled so much tea on that album. I listened to the
a week
album.
later? Like he got charged? Because the album came
I
out
don't know.
last week or
I mean,
Tuesday.
honestly, we've been in quarantine. These days just rolling together. It could have been 2 months ago. I don't know. But it was either a week or two ago. And then today or yesterday, I see on the Shade Room that he got charged with the shooting or whatever.
Facing 22 years, they said.
Yeah,
Damn.
the maximum is 22 years.
Now, is he an American citizen? 'Cause
No.
I thought he was from Toronto or something.
Toronto.
He is.
Them
Yeah.
damn Canadians ain't shit. Drake, him, who else?
Wait, hold
Justin
on.
Bieber.
Not Aubrey. Don't do that.
No.
Don't
Just
do
spirit
that.
animal. That
Drake
explains
too.
a
I
lot.
love him. Whoa. All right. So
But
back
it's
to
just
the
like,
topic.
okay, so the question was like, that we said was she naive or too friendly? Now, how did we even get to that?
Well, for her, like, not telling on him?
So I think the question really shouldn't be that. I think the question is, how did it lead to that? Because to me, it's like, I've had this conversation with so many people, like, you definitely just shot that girl. But, like, I want to know, I'm so nosy, I want to know, okay, so why did you shoot her? Like, what happened that led to you shooting her in her feet? Like, what went on?
I just can't imagine. Let me shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
No,
I mean, she is friendly.
You know you be talking that shit.
No, I'm just. He shot her in both her feet
That's what
with
they
a
said.
9, close
nothing-
range, in a car, and all she could walk. Like, they would
They
rip
said
your
nothing.
fucking bones. Like,
They said nothing
don't-
happened
I'ma say
to her.
they
No
said that
ligaments
she
nor nothing
left
was.
out the car, and she
and
was
he
walking
shot
out
her.
the car,
and he shot at her.
and he shot her. And
And
he
it was
told
like
her dance, bitch.
Dance.
So that's what some websites
Oh, they
said.
talk about. I ain't never heard that. They told me
Macaroni in the
dance,
pot. This
No,
is
that's
what they-
Now that's
Right,
what I
that
saw
done
on
broke
some
the ice.
website. Now I don't remember.
I don't know if that's
it might have been.
actually
Now,
true.
listen, it might have been off the shade room, so don't trust me all.
I
So
don't-
check the
I think
shade
that was
room.
somebody
hold
just
on,
being-
hold on. He just better have said dance, bitch.
Yeah, he better have.
Like, I'm
But
still.
he might have been high off something. We
You
never
know
know.
what?
We
I
don't
When you
know,
high, you
but-
got
I don't know
friends.
if that part is true,
I don't know either.
but I definitely think, okay, if we're talking about is she too naive and friendly, I think she is friendly because she don't have to be with all of these people. Like, she be with everyone. She be around everybody, kikiing and everything, having people all around her. I mean, that's cool if you a people person, but like,
But
it
in
be
that-
to
Well,
certain
hold on, hold on,
industry,
hold on.
don't you have to, though?
I do have some type of evidence on how Meg be acting though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so remember that one time, probably around last year, she was hanging around Trey Songz a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I also follow his brother. So I was watching
Honestly,
his
didn't know he
brother.
had a brother.
Yeah, he has a brother.
Wow, what's his name?
I forgot. It started with a T also. I forgot. But follow his brother, watched his story, and like I remember the shade room was like, "Oh, what's up with Tori? What's up with Trey and Meg and stuff? They look a little close." But it was just like when I was watching his story, she was just drunk as fuck. Like she wasn't being fat.
I ain't want to say that. I
But
saw
she
the
was
video.
like-
She got a
But
couple where
was
she be
just-
too drunk.
She was just drunk as fuck.
And niggas couldn't stop her. She kept talking shit. Like, was it the one where she was like twerking in front of a bathroom mirror?
No, like it was more like it was me watching his video. It was like I was there. Like I seen how she wasn't being fast. Like a little bit, she was flirting, but it was just her being drunk.
Yeah, that's-
fuck.
And I saw a video of her in like a hotel room with her friends, and she kept twerking and shit. And she like, I want big dicks and all this different kind of shit. And they like, chill. And she's like, I don't give a fuck. But you could tell she was like she was
I got you.
plastered, nigga.
So,
And
I
people-
mean, and
Victim blaming 101. My bad.
And then
I
plus
know.
people were saying that they was lightweight kicking it. Like I'm not like
She
you know how it
probably
is when you
was.
kicking it with a nigga. Like it's just
Yeah.
like y'all be with each other all the time. Maybe she was catching feelings. I don't know. But that don't like
Excuse Tori.
excuse
Yeah.
him from shooting her in the foot. I'm just saying like maybe there was some rage in it. I don't know.
That's my whole thing. I've had this argument back and forth with the toxic niggas in my department. Like
so
they
what do you
toxic,
feel like it is,
misogynist. Like, hey girl, but we didn't had these conversations, and I'm just like, okay. They like, well, what did she do? They don't ask what she did, and I'm like, you missing my point. My point is that he clearly shot her. Clearly.
Clear? We don't know if it's clearly.
It's clear that he shot her.
How?
I could
Hold
be
on,
wrong.
hold on.
But to
So
me,
you saying his security shot her?
No, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
It was her, him, and one other person in the car.
Okay.
It could have been her best friend, but the way that they said that it was that the bullet came through her foot, it was like
Where is these pictures of her foot? Because I didn't see
she
her.
upped them.
I
And
didn't
then
see
think
her
the
dancing in the
hospital
WAP
did.
video. I didn't see her dancing in the new video. When the
I
fuck
had
did
that
this
same
foot come up?
question. I had that same question. I ain't gonna lie, but I think that WAP video happened before this whole thing happened.
But wait.
Because
But the
not
new
really.
video.
Go ahead.
now the
She
new
got a new
video,
one.
I didn't
I don't
see
think
that.
so.
What new video?
She got a new one with somebody.
Cheshire Cat.
Wait, Young Dolph?
No,
Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Thug.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's who it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her newest one. Now,
Don't Stop or something like that.
Now, the reason why I think the WAP video happened before that, 'cause she was hanging with Kylie around that time. So I think maybe they filmed everything.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
feel
why
like
they
all of
together.
that happened at the same time though, because I saw her in the pool and then the next day was like Meg got shot, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking.
So
like
I'm
they may
thinking
have
like
been
the
around
WAP
the
was
same.
probably at
I
the
feel
most
like
a
they
week
ain't even-
before.
They
Or
ain't
can I
even
dare
need
to take it there? What if it was a publicity?
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. And they didn't even
One
need
hell
it.
of a publicity
They didn't,
stunt.
but they be help.
But it's just like they probably was plotting
I
the
know.
whole night. Like it just seemed like
Thank
it just
you.
Well, on him, like against him or against
No,
her?
just to-
like it just
all of them
just
together?
to start an argument, just to get just to start talking.
I know y'all been off for a while, but like Jada and Will, that was a publicity.
I cannot
like
wait
these
to get
publicity
into
stunts
that.
be real. Like they be having niggas crying on TV. That's what I don't want to say that, but I think it might have been a publicity stunt. Yo.
I got
You know what? I mean, it's giving publicity stunt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you because none of it makes sense.
It doesn't.
And
You told her
even
dance,
trying to
bitch.
clear
I'm
Oh,
talking about trans.
You're not
Go
even
to the
trying
shade room to verify that, because I don't know. What people that was there to
trying to
verify
clear
that?
your
But also,
name.
too, I thought it was a publicity stunt because when we finally got to see the video and Kylie was in it and everybody was like, what's she doing in there? She the reason why this all going on. Like,
Because apparently Tori always had a thing for Kylie
Which
or
Kylie?
whatever.
well,
You
ain't
wanna-
she,
oh.
ain't she
I'm
on and
finna
off with her
Google.
baby
No
daddy?
one's
Like,
gonna.
it don't
No,
matter.
not that face. Not that face, baby.
But now I'm gonna say this though. I think we also gotta remember that I'm gonna look at it at the other end where let's say it is real because I do think it's real. But maybe she's hanging around people so much because I watched another live of her saying she doesn't have her mom with her.
Her mom and
passed.
her dad are
Her
gone.
dad, I think he's not in her life or he passed also. But she doesn't have anyone maybe that she's really close with that can probably understand her at this level right now that she's at. So she's hanging out with people that are on her level, quote unquote. And the ones that she's hanging out with are ones that are fucking her up right now or just toxic people in general. So she probably just needs some guidance. Or just some
And we gotta remember that
teacher.
she young as fuck. She only like 24.
Just imagine us
No,
at that
she's
age
25.
with all that money.
She
doing
24,
everything the fuck
25.
we want to.
Listen, what was y'all doing? Well, you was having a baby, but
shots fired. And you love that baby. You know what I'm saying?
you was having a baby. You the responsible
That's
one.
my little homie.
But at 25 and 24,
I was getting
25.
married.
Okay, well, relax.
So what was you doing at
Baby,
21?
we ain't that lucky.
Getting shot in the foot.
What was you doing getting shot in the foot?
And you know what's crazy? If it was a publicity stunt, they didn't even need it because WAP is one of.
It came out.
It is on the Mount Rushmore, okay, of female rap
I've been
songs.
singing that all
It's one of the
day.
greatest female rap songs of all time. Like they didn't even need the fucking publicity,
They did not.
man.
I'm like, who done came up with that? Because
That
they
song
need to-
smack.
And if it was, Cardi was like, leave me the fuck.
She like, listen,
I'll
I already
say
got,
something,
I got this
but I
nigga
ain't
at the house talking about some.
play
I
shit.
miss my grandma. Like what? Like nigga, I'm the
Who
worst.
missed their grandma?
Offset, dumbass.
No,
What
stop
did
hating.
he even do? I
I'm
don't
confused.
care.
What's that
He
mean?
tried-
Gary said
he
that
tried to marry a
Megan
whore.
needs some genuine
He
people
tried to
in
marry
her
a whore.
corner.
Yeah,
AKA Cardi.
yeah.
I agree too.
That's what happened.
Shit, that her best friend was supposed to be a genuine person, but apparently that's sketchy. That was sketchy to me too. Like, and then one of her other friends came out and was like, "You was there, but you ain't say nothing. Like, you been keeping quiet. You got paid hush money." And I'm just like, it's a messy situation, and it's just like, I want to know. So
I just want to say something real quick. I'm sorry for
Say it.
saying this. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
I'm just saying the comment. Whenever you look at these situations, the comment. Just look. Okay, I'm not even gonna go negative. Look, think about your life. Think about positive people in your life, and think about like the shit around them. They're usually the common denominator. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the good cookouts, it's usually at the cool people's crib. Like usually, the common denominator has a heavy influence on the shit that goes on around them. Meaning, you getting shot in the foot. This was your best friend. Now she ain't your best friend no more.
Her stylist
Yeah, why the
was-
fuck is everybody around you in turmoil?
all at the same time though.
All at the same. You got to look
That's weird
inside
to
because
me.
something about you creates turmoil around the motherfuckers.
That's true.
When the last time y'all got argued with a nigga so bad he tried to shoot you in the foot?
Ooh, I think it was
never-
probably
Never Trump.
That one almost happened a few times.
Okay.
Listen, it's been
All right.
Now it might
I
have been.
digress.
I was
The beginning of quarantine.
Fuck all that. Don't shoot me in the damn foot.
First of
I
all,
got
my foot ain't
places to
even.
go.
I don't even have a
She was
good
gonna be
foot,
the
so
head
don't
of
do
me.
that.
Oh, you never got pretty feet?
Execution style.
Talk about.
I mean,
You got what?
I
Talk
got pretty
about. There
feet.
you go.
I don't know about that.
I got pretty feet. I just like they just not
You said
great.
you don't know she got pretty
What
feet?
that mean?
Right? I was about to
Like
say.
they be hurt. They be like cramping up and hurting. Like it's just. I'm old.
I'm confused. What be going with your feet?
I really don't know, but
She said she don't got good feet.
like I don't got like they just do what they want to do. They
Oh,
cute
I thought
though.
you said you was okay.
They
I
cute.
thought
They
she-
just they
Yeah,
do what they
nigga
want to
knees.
do. They're not stable enough. But that's
I
neither
thought
here
she
nor
was
there.
just like telling us about her cute feet. That's what I thought was going on. Like,
I don't know. This is
Okay, we're gonna go on to the next topic now. Cute feet and all.
cute feet and all. Welcome back.
So I know the next one we talked about was Decision 2020. As we all know, we are in a presidential election year. We don't have to get too political.
We're in it. Like people, 4 million people already
Ain't
voted.
this your wheelhouse?
Already voted.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
You gonna keep it light?
I can keep it light.
Okay.
So
have to.
you know we
she like,
have
listen, give us everything.
we have our main two choices: Trump, Biden. Then we also have Kanye writing himself in on his own ballot today, and then you have all the other smaller parties. I don't know if y'all saw the presidential debate that happened
Can I
2
get
weeks
that
ago.
phone?
I didn't.
You didn't. Now I
sure
will say,
did.
if you do want to watch them, they have them on YouTube, so you don't have to have cable to watch it. You can watch it on YouTube for free. I've been doing that. Then the vice presidential debate was also this past week.
It was Wednesday.
Yep. But now with the presidential debate,
I missed that one.
it was. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, neither one made much of a case for why, in my opinion, why they should be the president. They kind of just more so. Both of the debates went around the questions a little bit to me, answered what they wanted to answer or said what they wanted to say. But you know, I'm not really confident with either person we're gonna get. But
Orange juice.
I have to make a decision.
I said something. My bad. I'm not
No,
gonna
go
get too
ahead.
heavy off into it. But I said something on the pod last week, and I had to. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it here a little bit. I'm not gonna get too far off into it. But that debate, the presidential debate, showed why a lot of women are single. I know that don't make no sense. Let me tell you why. Because while I understand what people are saying, they're saying like they didn't get anybody. They didn't, you know. It was a clusterfuck. It didn't prove that anybody needed to be president. Blah 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 blah. It was clear why that was the case, though. It was because of Donald fucking Trump. But so often, like with the debate in relationships, people will just look at the situation and say the situation is fucked up, as opposed to one person taking ownership or being able to take ownership and say, you know what, this situation is fucked up, but I'm the fucked up one.
Yeah.
Or the situation is fucked up, but I picked the fucked up nigga. And then adjust accordingly. They just look at the debate and say, oh, it's two people arguing. Oh, that's a fucking... No, it's not. You got Biden trying to say some shit, and you got this fucking animal on the other side cutting motherfuckers off. Like it's almost
He
like
was off the
it was.
leash.
It's almost like if somebody's drowning. If they always tell you, throw them something to help them. Don't try to go get them yourself, because if they're flailing, they're gonna fuck around and drown you too.
I can't swim, baby.
So you can look out in the ocean and be like, oh shit, it's two people drowning. No, it was one motherfucker drowning.
And my dumb ass
And my
tried to go
dumb ass
help.
tried to save him. And Biden was trying to make the debate
Happen.
a debate while Trump was just like, fuck you, and a horse you rode in on, nigga.
I
I'm not gonna let
just
you
mean,
say
like,
nothing.
This nigga is wild.
He's wild as fuck.
He is wild.
And just like voters, I love women. I joke about it, but especially my black women, be honest about your fucking situations. Be honest. If it's you, be honest. If it's him, be honest. But don't just say, niggas ain't shit. Relationships ain't shit. No, maybe you ain't shit, or maybe the niggas you pick ain't shit, but relationships are beautiful. I can give you thousands of good examples. You know what I'm saying?
Jada? No.
Hey,
It worked for
Take
you,
me
it worked for you.
101.
but
Listen.
Grant Hill and
Slide past
Tamia,
that
Grant Hill and Tamia, like, you know what I'm.
Mr. Brown and his daughter.
Yeah, they harp on the. I'm joking, but they harp on the Will and Jadas. But don't nobody ever talk about Grant Hill and Tamia. Nobody never talk about the ones that's just there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but whatever,
Like-
man.
Not
My whole
Omar
thing,
Epps
though,
and his
is-
wife.
Yeah.
is I just don't like. Okay, I feel two ways. One, I want to vote because for the fact that my ancestors did not have that right. It's just like, who am I to shit on what y'all was fighting for?
Man, what?
You know, like, it's just like, I gotta go vote because I have the opportunity. I could go walk in there and vote. But at the same time, I also feel like, don't they already know? Like, let's be honest, don't they already know who they want? And it's just like, our vote is just like, I made these cookies for me, but you can have one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have a say so, but we're gonna go with him.
You're right. But we stop there a lot. Like, we don't vote for them the Senate and the local elections.
And
like,
those count the most.
And you can tell they count by looking at the police chiefs around the country and shit like that. Like, and also, like, you got one nigga, you got Trump, like, you got Trump who, like, beats his, you know what I mean? Like, I'm using an analogy. He, like, beats his girl and cheats on her openly. And then you got Biden who, like, said he was going to get a job at $21 an hour, but only got one for $18 an hour. Yeah, they both lie, but the scope of the fucking shit is like it's cosmic. It's the fucking Grand Canyon. Like, Trump is a piece of shit.
Hot garbage.
Biden is a fucking lying ass politician.
No, I'm not.
But Trump's a piece of shit.
Openly.
Like, I can't just be like, I don't want to vote because neither one.
Yeah.
Trump's a piece of shit. Like, it's a complete difference.
I gotta say this though too.
Fuck
Something
that nigga,
about Biden.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
but for real though.
Something about Biden is also very creepy to me.
I mean,
I've
he's a nigga.
I've been seeing
She's a
these
creepy
videos of
nigga.
He's a
him. The most
pervert.
recent one, him saying
And
to
so
those
is
little girls,
Trump.
"I want to see you
But
for
the
4
lesser,
years."
it's between
Now-
the lesser two evils though.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
You
I
don't
mean,
get with a fucking piece of shit, hot garbage
I
that's
mean,
openly.
piece of shit.
Literally, what did they say on the debate about denouncing?
the Proud Boys.
Yeah,
And he was like, and he
the
just said,
Proud
stand
Boys
by.
stand down.
stand by.
So he
Like,
basically just said, I know y'all niggas with the shit, but like, settle down.
and a week
right
and a half
now.
later, they just had to arrest. I don't know if y'all know about the shit that happened in Michigan yesterday. Them niggas was plotting to kidnap and kill
I
the
did
governor of
hear about
Michigan.
that.
I just
1
saw
week
that
fucking
today.
later.
I did
The
hear that.
fucking Proud Boys. Niggas think this shit sweet. One nigga is like a politician and he ain't shit, and maybe he fucked some bitches that was 16, which is fucked
Man,
up.
it's fucked
You got
up.
another nigga who was trying to start a race war. Like, we're talking two
literally,
different
though,
things,
like,
bro.
literally.
Half the women listening was fucking niggas that was 19 when they was 16. Stop
Hey,
it.
leave a
Stop.
school at lunch.
Stop making it seem like a nigga fucking a 16-year-old pulling up to y'all school with a car is fucking foreign. It happens. But inciting a race war is shit that's gonna be in the history books.
Listen,
It's way different.
and it's the shit that we gonna have to endure. So it's like,
Shit.
what you gonna go? Who you gonna go with? Like, because this nigga literally was like, I know y'all with the shits. That's cool because I'm with the shits too.
Exactly.
But like, I'm trying to get reelected so we can be with the shits on some legitimate shit.
And
Like,
he even on some like, I might not get elected, so I'm with the shits, and we only got 27
like
days.
period. Like this nigga on go. Like what the fuck?
Oh,
They crazy.
we only got 27 days, my nigga.
And then he said the shit that killed me is that he said y'all not getting y'all money until y'all put me back in office.
is also
Basically,
very
like
true.
what?
But you know what's crazy? And I thought about the other day. After he said that shit, you know, even after the election, let's say he get his ass whooped 65 to 30, like just get blown out. He's still the president of January 20th, 2021.
that nigga gonna be
so
so
niggas
petty.
ain't getting no stimulus, nigga.
He a petty. He like a petty. He gonna be
need
a
that
petty
Listen,
baby mama.
Because people, I went deep. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for doing this, man.
This
I
is his
apologize. This will be the
wheelhouse,
last
guys.
thing.
This is what he into.
Heavy. But like, people was like, he lied about COVID. He probably right. He probably didn't have COVID. The people like, he trying to do it so people cannot, take COVID seriously. That's over. Everybody take it to a certain extent serious. He can't he can't. But what he can do is like incite people who he knows can help spread the shit. Get this shit shut back down again.
Yes.
Not get elected and say fuck all y'all for the next 3 months.
Yes.
That's what we need to work. The people need
That's
to pay
exactly
attention
what
to.
I think he tried to finesse it.
We
Like,
about 2 weeks away from this whole shit getting shut down again like it is in March, and I'm letting niggas know he's not giving nobody $1,200 of nothing, nigga.
So can y'all please like let up on the toilet paper though? Because that's ridiculous.
I'm telling
Yes.
you.
And let me say this for everybody. Don't buy toilet paper. Go in the shower and wipe your ass.
Yeah, watch that shit.
Damn. Like,
ass
I was
chips-
going crazy. Y'all
The
got
ass
toilet
chips go
paper.
down. The ass chips go down the drain. Yeah.
They definitely do. Like, come on now, don't come on, just
Little
stop.
shit go down.
Like
For
they
real. That shit was fried.
I was so fucking
It
mad.
wasn't even crazy. It was fried. Like,
If y'all not taking this is if y'all not taking the tip of your finger with the tissue and wiping inside your asshole anyway, you got problems.
You better have a wet wipe where you.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
wet wipe, not a
bro.
dry wipe.
In the
Run
shower.
out of
Wet
toilet
In the
paper
shower,
and
soap it
stuck
up.
in your
Oh, you
house.
talking about the loofah?
Get
I
in
gotta
the
have
shower
loofah.
and wipe your
That's
ass.
even better
That's
because it
simple.
catches. You
Yep.
go in there, boop, pull the
Yep.
shit. You got to clean your ass,
And make
brother.
sure
Damn.
you're not using your
Damn.
same loofah for your ass for your face, because I'm gonna talk about you for real.
Wow.
Just wash your face
right.
first.
Wow.
Because
Just
shit
use a
don't
whole
next day,
next-
go next
nother, use a whole nother cleaning device for your face.
I know you need to.
Like,
I'll
come
take
on
two.
now.
Once my ass clean, I put soap on it. I'm good.
Okay, well,
My face don't stink.
All right,
I'm fucking with
y'all,
y'all. I'm
don't
fucking
kiss
with
death. Don't walk up
fucking
on it
with
real
y'all.
quick. But no, so okay. I know we talked a little bit about that presidential debate. So then we had the vice presidential debate this past Wednesday. And I actually I will say I did like the aggressiveness of Donald Trump in the first debate, because I mean you come out there, you set the tone for what you want to say. No matter what you want to say, you set
he
the
was
tone.
trying to dog walk that nigga by.
I mean, he kind of did to me a little bit.
That
Now-
nigga was like, "Shut up, like, stop talking."
And then Kamala came, and I felt that she was aggressive also, which was a good thing because she had to get out there and show, like, bitch, I ain't no punk either. So I like to see that aggressiveness.
with her
you know,
silk
with her
press
going out
popping and her
She's like
Timbs.
auntie, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
She said, I don't tell.
She gave auntie vibes.
Boneless
Like,
Timbs.
man, I
there.
loved
I'm talking.
it, man.
I'm talking.
Yeah, like I loved it, yo. Like, I don't know, I just
I'm
loved
sorry I missed it.
it. Yeah.
You probably can find it on YouTube.
She just gave,
It's
she,
about-
like he was talking, and she was just like, I can't explain it. She was a black woman. If Taylor was running for vice president, and Vice President Pence was talking some bullshit, every face that Taylor would make is the faces that Kamala Harris was making. Every face you can think
Like,
of.
what? Shut the fuck
Like,
up.
what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Like, this nigga wild.
It was out of control. Like, she had this nigga crazy look for like a whole half.
This
hour.
nigga
Man.
crazy.
I don't know. I just can't sit and watch that stuff. Like
I
the
feel
last debate I seen was with Mitt Romney, and I don't know. Like it just took me somewhere. Like it was just like this nigga just lying. Like I couldn't see them not choosing Obama. Like it's just it's like they pay him to talk like this nigga was talking about PBS and I was just my ears just went mute on this nigga. Like I didn't.
I feel you. This is the thing. Once I started learning more about politics and why people are Democrats and why people are Republicans, it all started to make more sense. Democrats try to come out and appeal to us. They try to appeal to the motherfuckers who maybe don't want to vote,
Right.
maybe might not vote. Republicans got they motherfuckers in the bag. Like Republicans like know the fucking issues. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
And they
it's
don't
like
pay no
equivalent
mind.
to
And they
like
don't-
old money
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, like they
just-
That's basically how I
It's
see
look
it.
like
Like
that.
Republicans are just the stuck up motherfuckers that just don't care. They got all this money and they not willing to share it because they feel like for what? That's not my issue. But Democrats, I
Not
feel
my
like Democrats want to help. They want to be that good that everybody's hoping for.
They trying
But
to
they never do.
Voice
But they
of the
still
people.
have to stab Republicans, and they got to be as bad as Republicans too. I feel like.
put it like this. Put it like
One
this.
hell of a thing.
The grandmamas y'all love, the sweet old people that y'all love in your family, have Republican values. That's the part that we don't really think about. Like
We don't have
black people used to be Republican. It's conservative. It's leave me the fuck alone. Get off
figure
my
it out
line.
myself.
Let me figure that shit out. Police, leave me the fuck up. I got this shit figured out. Let me go to church. Let me raise my family.
Oh, so they just stubborn. They
Not
just,
even stubborn. They're
Stuck in they
I'm gonna go to work, pay my taxes, take care of my family. You do you, I do me.
Think about it.
A lot of the shit it's a lot of black people values, but they also don't give a fuck about pandering to black people or Latino people or Asian people, so it don't really register with us.
To me, that makes sense because of just how the aunties and the grandparents, how they grew up and everything that they had to endure, and it's just kind of like keep your head down, do what you got to do.
Yep.
I agree with what this nigga saying, but it's just so that makes a lot of sense to me. It's just because like people are more progressive now that they want to be like Democratic. And they appeal more to the Democratic Party. So it's just like, okay,
You might have to scoot into the microphone so they can like hear you talking shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not repeating it, but
You
yeah.
good? You good?
Well, I mean, all I know is I don't want to go through another Trump's America. I'm okay.
To me, if that happens, that is fucking mind blowing. That just shows you exactly
That y'all
where we
just-
at.
Yeah, like it just shows that y'all racist as fuck. Y'all don't really give a fuck about what's going on in the
Like
world.
blatantly, like
Yeah.
we
Y'all just
always
want
knew
Trump
it
in
because
there
racism is a thing and slavery did happen or whatever.
And Trump just speaks his mind.
But
No,
this
he
nigga
ignorant.
literally, like this
Or
nigga
word-
got Twitter fingers. Like
word
this
to
nigga is
grandmama,
a different
he
breed.
ignorant.
This nigga is
He
unprofessional
ignorant.
as fuck. This nigga is like Boris Black, Garden Vat. Like this nigga don't give a fuck.
I just came up with a new thing.
What?
So, all right, y'all don't know nothing about this because y'all some babies and shit. But let me keep 100 with you. So, like, I got my relationship pre-social media boom.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm talking about 08, 09. Like, Facebook was out. Twitter came out in 2010. Instagram a couple years after that. So, like, you might have some social media sites, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever, that your mate is not on. If you 35 and up, your mate, if you 30 and below, your mate is probably more than likely on every social media platform. If you 35 and up, it's hit and miss. They might have like IG and Facebook, and that's it.
That's it.
Republicans are like 35 and up, meaning like
Yeah.
the only motherfuckers on Twitter is Democrats. He only Twitter fingers to us. They don't even got Twitter, nigga. Like, you know how you can retweet pussies and titties?
Yeah.
Your girl's not on Twitter, so that's where you can go wild, liking shit, double tapping shit. You don't,
Sneak this in.
yeah,
You
sneak
gotta
this in
worry.
there, that ass fat. She not on there.
Yeah.
So like the Republicans not on there. The Republicans not on Twitter. So like all the shit that we see that make us not fuck with Trump, they don't
They
ever
just be
see
like,
it.
okay.
They don't even
hear
see
about.
it.
They hear about.
They
it
hear
in the
about it, but
news.
they're like, yeah, whatever. What the fuck is a Twitter? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, so they don't even. We're on Twitter. So liberal, Democrats, blacks, like we are on Twitter. So we see Twitter fingers. They ain't on no
And they
fucking
honestly
Twitter.
don't
What's
care
a Twitter
because.
finger? A bird
And honestly,
has a
they don't
finger?
care because Republicans are so like it's really an unfair fight because Republicans are so stacked. Like they don't have to care. They don't give a fuck. They're like, okay, this nigga could say fuck all black people and Hispanic people and everything, and that ain't gonna move them. They don't care because the shit is in their favor, and it's always been in their favor. Like, so it's just like, okay, next topic. What you talk about? Okay, he said that. Okay, that's fine. But he's still a president. Like, and he gonna be the president. So it's really just wild. But
And we live in cities, and he appealing to motherfuckers who own farms and a bunch of shit. We don't got. How many niggas you know work in steel mills? Or like he's appealing to a crop of motherfuckers that we don't even know.
Yeah.
Like they don't even got the same concerns we got.
And
How many people you know that's in a union? Like a real union. Like a real one. Go to the local 1725 meeting. Like he's appealing to a whole
Yeah.
different crop of motherfuckers, man.
And I think that's honestly the case with most Republicans, where they all do kind of appeal because they have some of those same similar interests. I do think that there does need to be a bridge built to where we all, come together. I'm not gonna lie, I was even thinking this after watching the debate. Like, damn, Kamala and Trump together probably be a good ass force together.
Maybe.
Just because, well, I mean, it's from the debate, from what I saw from her, they both were very passionate and they just say how to.
she passionate in the wrong way. She
Yeah.
seems like she could be okay.
Yeah, I mean,
But I didn't watch the
they
debate,
gotta
so I
balance
don't
each other
know.
out.
I don't know.
This some controversial shit. I think if Obama was white, he would have been the exact thing that the country needed. But a lot of people just didn't want to fuck with him because he was black.
Yeah.
But he was the
Not even all
exact
the way
thing you
black.
explaining. Like he was in the middle. He made sense. He appealed to people. But he was black. So some people just wasn't fucking with a nigga.
Yes.
If he was white, Obama would have united this motherfucking country. Sad as it seems.
Honestly, I believe it because like he
That
had a
year
lot of good
I
things.
felt untouchable in 2008 to 16. Like
gotcha.
as soon as Trump came into the picture, it was just like
Some off.
it's
I
just
knew he was
something
doing
wasn't right.
something.
Like the white people was just acting out of pocket. Like
yeah.
I felt the same way.
just saying nigger. Like what the fuck? Like it's just like
All
it
those
don't bother
videos
me
that you
too
see?
much because it's just like you being ignorant, and I don't care for that shit. But it's just like I don't like how I feel in this world right now. Like
It's uncomfortable.
it is uncomfortable. Like, you know, I have never seen us at this point with me being on, you know, alive and stuff. Just people complaining, talking about like just being in my house in that darkness, not being able to go nowhere, and then stuff is open, but we got limits, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like I'm like it's just depressing as fuck right now. Like who wants to continue living like that? Like it's just. Ugh.
I think we're gonna see something this time around. I just was on Twitter just looking at that. My bad for looking, but I was just looking. Shaq just came out and admitted he just voted for the first time. I think a lot of people at 48 years old, I think a lot of people are about to vote for the first time.
That's fucking
And
crazy.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Vote.
Now, I was going to ask, actually, all y'all, just to make sure we all registered to vote. I know I
I'm
am.
registered.
Can somebody
I've
tell
been registered
Instagram that
since
shit and
18.
fucking Facebook?
Instagram.
Honestly, and the
so-
people that keep texting me, like, nigga, what? I
somebody-
voted the last time. Like, what?
Somebody from Trump texted me. I text back, "Fuck you, bitch." No,
Because some people,
they ain't respond.
because I'm
know,
like,
there's
I gotta
automated
block
things they ain't
I
responding.
gotta block too many people. It's
Now, I will say, no matter who you're going to vote for, do your research, honestly. I do find Joe creepy. I do find Trump to be an asshole. Figure out who you're going to vote for, depending on who aligns closer to your values. So, figure this shit out. But just make sure you vote.
Yeah, definitely.
My bad. It said debate news alert. Biden pledged to eliminate your tax cuts. Biden is incapable of leading America's comeback. Reply MAGA if you agree. I text back, "Fuck you, bitch." My bad. But yes. Do your research and vote for, but fuck Trump.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
not
like
vote for Kanye.
it's like choosing a raw, like a
can vote for
steak
me.
that's still bleeding, or having this nice chicken, or having some chicken, but that shit still got the fucking pink in there.
Yeah.
Like,
Throw
ugh.
that shit
Yeah.
back in the oven. Shit.
Both of them pink, but you know what? That's real shit. Both of them pink, but the steak should be. You know what I mean?
true.
If the chicken is pink, you gonna catch salmonella, nigga.
Nah.
Yeah,
It's a completely different situation.
because
Yo,
Trump
that's real
got
shit.
that Rona.
Yeah.
Trump got
Not got it in the Rona.
All right, let's get to our next topic.
All right, Tay, you
last
brought this
topic.
one up, actually. So go into a little bit more. You talking about the possible food shortage.
Yeah, so while I was in my quarantine adventures, I've been in the wormhole a lot lately, and I ran across this video from this guy. I don't know his name, but he's just too into his stuff. But I was just listening because I stumbled on his video, and he was talking about a food shortage. Now, y'all know me. I like to think outside the box. I like to listen to people's conversation and, you know, just wonder like, oh, okay. Like, what if? But after listening to his video, it kind of made me think like, because how he was explaining it, like, okay, it really is a food shortage going on. Like, when I looked over it today, I think it's in like either Africa or Libya. Is that
Libya.
okay? So they're
I think
going
it's labia.
through it. Labia.
I'm fucking with you.
I thought
Labia. No, the labia.
I'm like, ain't that
It's
in the
your pussy.
vagina?
Definitely Libya.
Okay, so
fucking with
Libya
something like, I don't
or somewhere in Africa, they don't have any food. It's getting
Penis.
It's slowly getting
Penis
kind
Africa.
of like, I guess they saying due to the pandemic and the corona, the food shortage and stuff, and that's what he was saying too. And he was saying like, in a way, I feel like they're trying to do that just to get us to like when they start pushing the vaccine type of thing. Because that's going to be one of the things to get people even more scared. Like, it's one thing, we can't go nowhere, but now you talking about it's in my food. Like, you know, so I was kind of thinking, like, okay.
Is that what they mean by the food shortage?
Like, because of the corona?
Or like it would be in the food?
Yeah.
Like certain foods you wouldn't be able to eat because
Yeah.
it's in the food?
In the food, yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, why?
So, and that's what they was when I looked at it today. That's what they were saying. And
I wouldn't be surprised.
Libya.
They're probably injecting the fucking
in the
virus.
fucking virus, yeah. It's just like, what the fuck, like, because I feel like that would be true. Them putting it in the food will make us, will make people even more scared, and then they're gonna start talking about, you can't go to work until you get the
a
shot.
vaccine.
You know what I'm saying? Like different
I
things
guess
like
I'll be
that.
on the
Yeah, my
flu.
job
see-
is requiring us to get the flu vaccine, and I am
Requiring you?
So,
They can make you?
all right.
Apparently, I haven't gotten it yet, and I'm gonna wait to the very, very,
They
very
can make
last
you, though.
minute.
They can't make me
It's,
do nothing.
apparently, it's
You
mandatory.
can walk me
yeah.
out.
But I'm like,
All right, so saying that, all right, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole again, but Taylor might like this one because I'm on the fringes. I feel like this one. I feel like this whole COVID shit, Trump, everything that's going on. I look at what's going on, then you got to dig underneath. Like it's never, ever, ever what the fuck we think it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it, right? You just said it. You just said that shit. They making you take the flu vaccine, but people still get the flu every year.
Multiple times.
They're going to have. This is what's going. We're gonna vote for Biden or whoever, Trump, whoever the fuck gets to be president. Everybody gonna think it's sweet, and niggas gonna be talking about I ain't taking the vaccine. Ain't gonna be no fucking vaccine. You're going to need a cure for coronavirus because we can't afford to have 45,000 people a year catch coronavirus because it spreads like crazy. So, like we get the flu vaccine, niggas still get the flu.
Right.
You can't get a vaccine for something like corona. You need to get a cure
Period.
for coronavirus.
yeah.
And they're going to spring, I believe they're going to spring that shit on us a couple months from now. Like we tried to get a vaccine. But the thing is, if we get a vaccine, we're still going to have this amount of people that still get it, and we're going to still be going down the same path. And if somebody got the COVID and they give it to something, we're still going to be going down the same fucking path. So, because a vaccine does not cure you of that thing.
It just
Gives you in.
builds you.
It builds up your immune system to it. But you could still catch the flu. It's not like the flu vaccine prevents you from catching the flu. You're just less likely to catch the flu.
Yeah.
You
Build up your
can't
antibodies.
tell me, yeah, we're going to give you a vaccine for COVID. You just a little less likely to catch COVID.
Just slightly.
No, niggas still going to wear
You
masks.
can still get it.
They going to need to come up with a cure for this shit, and they not going to be able to. And I think that's going to be the detriment to whatever the fuck little society we got left. But that's my whole end of day story.
Yeah.
I think they're going to need a cure to the shit. I don't think a vaccine is going to work. Because it's not, because like the Tennessee Titans, the football team, they got 22 people who got COVID right now. The thing about the flu, if you had the flu, 22 niggas at your job ain't gonna get the flu off you having the flu. Like that's the difference between the flu and COVID. Like COVID, if one nigga get it, it spreads so fast, so quickly, half the fucking team can have it within a week.
And then
So,
like
it's
you
crazy.
get it, you can have it and not even show
Yep.
any symptoms
Yep.
about it.
So I don't know how the
it's
fuck they
really
gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's probably just gonna go away.
After the election.
Oh, we gonna go away?
I don't.
I feel like the only
Please,
way
in my
they can
sleep.
really make it go away is if they sit there in front of the TV and tell us that this shit was some bullshit the whole time.
I don't think they're gonna say that. They never gonna
They
say
never
something
gonna
like
say
that.
that.
But I
you
think
it can't just poof.
it's not gonna just poof go away. I think it's just gonna like, you know how in the beginning it was like every day was coronavirus.
We just had the highest surge ever.
But like
last
I
night.
don't hear about it as much as I used to. Like even on the news, like I go check,
Scary.
and it's just like okay,
I know you don't hear.
people die today, never died before.
Yeah. We had 1,800
That's
cases last night in Ohio. 1,800 brand new motherfuckers with corona last night. Nigga.
And imagine how many more we actually had because
That didn't get
niggas
tested.
don't get tested. Like people don't get tested. They just be like, you'll be in the setting and you'll be like, oh yeah, I had the coronavirus. It, you know, it knocked me on my ass, and it was like, and then they'll be like, you know what? I think I had that shit too because I was down bad for 3 weeks. I ain't gonna get tested though.
But because you
And
couldn't
that's
have
how
in the beginning.
those numbers get fucked up. Like it's probably way more people.
Yeah, I know I had it
Trump
back in
probably
March.
really fucking did get
I know
coronavirus
I did.
because it's so many people that's just getting sick and not even going to get tested because they're scared. And
They
they're
wouldn't
just
let us.
going
They
through
wouldn't
the
let us in
motions.
March. They wouldn't let me because I didn't have all
At
of
my
the
job,
symptoms.
it's very. To me, at my job, is the process to get tested is very tedious. So it may discourage you from getting tested. I mean, yeah, you got these great outside sources, CVS, Walgreens, all of that stuff, to go get tested, it's not as bad. Like, you just have to go online, make an appointment, and then, you know, go to it for all those people that don't know. But through the, like, different hospitals and health systems, it's like you got to make an appointment with a doctor. You may have a primary care that you already established with. You may not. You may have to get to somebody that you don't even know, talk to them, and then they make an appointment, and then you got to figure out what tests and stuff. It's a lot, and I feel bad for the people that that have to go through the hospital, because we, you know, I work in the hospital and we get so many different calls about it, and it's just like this shit ain't gonna stop. Like they don't talk about it as much in the news as I don't watch the news often, but when I do watch the news or CNN, they don't talk about it as much.
Probably because we're in the middle of an election, but as soon as this shit over,
Maybe that might be
say,
it. And Trump is a wild nigga, so they probably just like focusing on what this nigga saying.
and the nigga said the other day, he said, they say that you're vulnerable because you're older. You're not vulnerable. But with this, you're vulnerable. Like, he don't make no sense. He
This
be
nigga
talking-
basically said this shit was a hoax not too long ago, and now this nigga sick. Like, I saw like a little clip of him doing something like going to greet somebody or something outside of his hospital, and this nigga looked like he was just not in a good place.
And every video he did over the last 3 days was on the green screen.
Yeah, he
Oh, well,
definitely looked like he's struggling to breathe or
I gotta see
whatever.
these videos. I ain't gonna lie.
So it's just like, okay, nigga, this might take you out, but I mean, good luck, because I don't wish death on anybody, even you know, Donald Trump. You know,
I don't
Listen,
wish death on people.
shout out to Lil Duval. I used to say that. Lil Duval said that. I don't know if y'all heard "Don't Worry, Be Happy," new song that came out. He
got a
said,
song.
he said, "What's the worst gonna happen? You gonna die? We all gonna die anyway."
I mean, yeah,
It's
I
the
don't wish-
realest
I'm
shit
not gonna-
ever.
I'm not gonna
That's how
wish
I
death
feel.
on you. Like, yeah, nigga, I hope you die from that coronavirus that you said was fake. But like,
I mean,
I'm like, oh, yeah.
you play stupid games, you get stupid results.
Honestly,
man.
you the one that's talking about it's a hoax. You refusing to wear a mask. Like, you traveling and shit. Like, oh, people dying and ain't never died before. So, like, whatever.
And flip that over and save it on the page instead.
You want me to go live again?
Yep.
Yeah, we gonna wrap
Save
it
it
up.
and put it on the page.
Share the IGTV.
Yep.
Wait, is that right? Share the IGTV?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's download.
save it.
Share
Yeah,
That's
the
how I do it?
Yeah, you can put it on your page now.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, I don't know how I survive in this life, but it's fine.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Hey guys, we're still on Facebook. I
We
don't want to
haven't
end.
given
I don't want to
birthday
wrap it up
comics.
until we get back on Instagram, because we about to give our handles and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to.
We can just say our last words of it and then get into it.
What you, oh,
Oh shit, my bad. What am I doing?
Give my
Which
phone.
one?
Give my phone.
No, I can figure it out. Just tell me where the fuck I'm going.
Other way.
Hit.
Wait,
Hit the 3 lines. Oh Jesus.
3 lines. Which way?
Y'all, I'm watching Jay on this phone, and it is interesting.
I got back on it. Shut up.
I just need to give them some audio so they can understand what I'm looking at right now.
Listen. First of all, this is
Oof.
not my phone.
It's not.
This is some Android shit.
You right, baby. And you
So
fucking up.
relax, okay?
Relax.
Go on what's on
Relax.
Facebook and see what they talking about. Are they on there?
Girl, I cannot
I
do
don't.
that.
Yeah, she can't do
Just
it.
turn it a little bit. K's not in there.
Tourist,
Right.
okay. Just a little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey y'all. Hey
All
America.
So we're gonna wrap it up. You know, any last words about the food
Anything tonight?
shortage or not Cardi B, Meg
start growing your own shit.
That's what I want to do.
It's the winter. Oh,
Make it in your basement.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Niggas grow weed in their house.
That's true.
true.
All you need is to buy some soil, buy some lights.
Right.
And you know what? Humble yourself. Niggas, they got free food giveaway all over the city. Stash
Yeah,
up.
my mom
Yeah, that's
loved
what
going
I'm
to
shit.
those.
I was
just
driving past one the other
grocery
day.
shopping.
I was like, I should stop, but I ended up having to ask somewhere to
I
go.
need a
It was
deep
one in South Euclid at the
freezer.
church.
Oh, wow.
I swear I almost stopped. Fuck it, this is giving food away.
Yeah. We giving away money.
I ain't
Give me
too
some food.
proud.
Yeah,
shit.
we all it sound like to me is that we about to start planting and growing stuff again.
True. I think
It's
people will get
just
back to it.
that's my biggest plan. I want my next place I want to move. I want to have a basement because I'm growing food. Because forget that. At least I know where it's coming from. What's in it.
That's true.
I know from my last words, just make sure, like I say, you do your research and vote. Where you register to vote at? Where you go to do that?
Well, I got registered at WIC.
Well, shit. I'm sure you can figure it out because
Google.
any nigga that got a phone, I'm sure they hitting your line.
If you live in Cuyahoga County, you can go downtown to the Board of Elections. You can go online, man. Just Google register to vote, or just go to fuck on Instagram or Facebook because every goddamn time you open it up, it's gonna be at the top.
Yeah.
And if you're
Don't they mail it to you too?
jail, make sure you still have your right to vote if it wasn't a felony. So make sure, just see if you have your right to vote still. I know a few people that.
Because this
if you can't
shit is
choose.
important.
Right, and if you can't vote, you better tell your homies in the session to vote because I know you with somebody.
I mean, honestly, think about it like
get an
this:
expulsion voting
there
on
have
that
been anybody that we know that we have our lineage attached to has literally fought for this right, has literally died for this right.
This is very
so you
true.
got to keep that in the back of your mind. I know it seems like a hopeless cause because Biden
Trump, possibly
You can just
Kanye.
vote for K. Just write in K.
Or-
on the
Why
damn
do niggas
ballot.
hate Joe? Oh,
I get it. It's like picking the lesser of two evils, but it's
Is it?
very important.
I'm done.
We don't really know
know.
how bad
I
Biden
don't-
is. We
I
just
don't
get
know.
we
After
just
watching
get a
him
weird
kiss
feeling
them
from
little girls
the
in the
nigga. We
forehead
don't really
multiple
know.
times, I just was like, ooh.
That's real shit.
We
do
know how
Can I
bad
keep-
Trump is though.
Can I keep it one?
Keep it a buck.
What?
What that got to being my president? I'm not being funny.
Well, no. Then I also saw some shit about him going to Epstein Island a few times.
I know, but what
But
that
I
got to
think
do with
Trump-
him being my president? Trump stands on
He gonna
stages.
take your daughter.
No,
he gonna
yeah.
say, "Get your
No,
ass over
I-
here. I see you
Trump
dance."
stands on stages and tries to incite race
No, that's
wars.
true.
Man.
Yeah.
Like it's
I'll give it
like
that.
how is he gonna be as a president, man?
Yeah,
Half y'all baby daddies was grown when they was fucking y'all. Ladies, be honest.
yeah. So it's
Stop.
just like we don't really know what the evil that Biden has,
Yeah.
but like we know plainly
I wanted
that
Bernie.
Trump
That's
is
all I
like
know.
not for anybody but the people in his tax bracket. Like
Bernie
and
was
him,
my
just
bad.
him.
Bernie was a '90s R&B song. You remember them niggas be like, "I give you the sun, the moon, the stars, and the mountains."
I wanted Bernie.
Like
damn
Bernie,
it.
you can't. I want school's free.
Can you
no,
feel
it's
the
not.
burn?
Nigga.
But no,
I wanted to
it's
feel
not.
Who paying for it, bro?
Ah.
Dude, who paying the teachers? Nigga, what are you talking about?
That's true.
Anyways.
Reparations for all black people and free school? Where are we getting this money from, nigga?
Right.
What are you
Where we
talking
got
about?
this $1,200 from for every American?
Right, because come
China.
on.
Regardless,
Free school for everybody? It's expensive.
Now, I mean, I can understand us paying a little bit. Like, not
Bernie
a little bit,
was
like,
on some wild
I
shit.
mean, we can pay a few thousands, you know.
Bernie was trying to give us
Nothing
free
over,
school.
Not for $7.
Yeah,
That's
he
too much.
was.
Regardless,
My
I just
school
feel
was
like
$120,000.
everybody Fuck all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck what they say.
Whoever you
with all
voting
that
for,
stuff.
vote. Just do it.
Because at the end of the day, even if everybody do vote for
or
Biden,
Trump.
which you should, just fuck it.
Tell the truth. Y'all can,
If
y'all can
Trump
say y'all
still
endorse
wins,
Biden. On the
y'all
Real
gonna
Clear
see the
Podcast.
truth. Cause 2020 already opened our
I
eyes.
mean, honestly, we definitely gonna unpack that shit in weeks to come. Cause it's been a lot of shit that we could not wait to get back in touch with you guys to like really
Yes.
talk shit about it. You know, this is
Right.
real spit. All we do is talk real shit.
But before we get out of here, let's also mention Holy Day is coming.
Holy
up.
Day!
Yay!
Shout out to Darius. He's actually coming on the podcast pretty
Next
soon.
week.
Yes, he
Yes.
is. Next week he will be here to talk about his Holy Day Fest that he wants us to fucking host again.
Yes.
So yes, we will be in the building. If you love us or like us or even just tolerate us, come fucking support us. Come support the
We'll share the
team.
link.
We got tickets.
We got tickets.
tickets.
Hit me in DM. I don't know. I don't really know about all that
Hit me in the
Still
technical
DM.
shit.
Slide
So
in my DM.
yeah, just slide in the
Y'all
DM.
ain't doing nothing for Halloween. Put your mask
Right.
on and come outside.
Come on, come enjoy these vibes. It's gonna be nothing but
Let
good
me-
vibes.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
How the fuck they gonna tell us to stay outside when you know I need the sun?
Listen,
That blew me.
listen,
That blew me. You
Listen.
think I'm about to sit in the house in the
listen,
summertime?
America.
Oh, y'all better be happy y'all opened them doors in June because y'all had me fucked up. I thought they was gonna try to have the police outside waiting for
Honestly,
motherfuckers.
honest
and I
to
was
God.
going to jail with my pregnant ass.
Listen, giving birth for the jail cell. But yeah,
2 podcasts.
so
so.
definitely
Like,
shout out to
They had me
Darius.
fucked up.
Shout out to Darius
yes,
Price
check the
Smith.
Price Smith.
And Holy Day, follow our socials that we are about to give out for more information on that. It's a
Don't
great
be
lineup.
ashamed.
It's a great group of people that's going to be there. We're going to be in the building acting an ass. We will probably be drunk.
Most
And
likely.
it is going to be a vibe. It's Halloween night, and it's on a Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday. So what else would you do? Like, come on now. Be
going
back in
up
business. Come on,
on
family.
the
Right,
Saturday.
let's go.
Real Spit fam. But we are going to wrap it up and get on out of here. And I guess I start with
Take
the
it away,
socials. Okay. Follow my Instagram at JEHBillionaire. You can follow me on all social medias that matter. Follow the team's page at _ Real Spit Pod on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then Twitter is Real Spit Pod #1. And you can type in Real Spit Podcast on Facebook and YouTube and find us. And take it away, Tay.
Tamer Reed 3 East Folk.
And a damn baby.
She been thirsty to say that.
Damn
Oh, yeah.
baby.
And don't forget.
Hold on, wait, I gotta start over. Tamer Reed 3 East 4 underscores
And a damn baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
Shout out.
And then for me, who was but _K on Instagram and Twitter. And don't forget, Twitter is still for porn. Even though you want to see a lot of tweets.
It is.
We need that. We need a
There's been a
shirt.
lot of
Well,
porn.
it's very
Yeah.
lit.
Listen,
Very
OnlyFans has been popping.
Hey, I'm
This
about to make me
quarantine.
on
I've supported a few
Listen.
OnlyFans.
I
I'm
got
Look
a
at
little-
you. Contributed to the
little-
wealth. Contributed.
Now, you got to make sure the OnlyFans. Now, I will
I'll
You
support
got
this.
an OnlyFans?
Not yet. I gotta lose
People got to make sure they showing some real shit on the OnlyFans. They be
Now, I'm
bullshitting
saying-
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, like you want to make sure people subscribe. Like the celebrities, they be
They be
on
on some
BS.
bullshit.
They just show
They been
the sexy pictures. You gotta support the local people.
Support your
How you know
homies.
they
Those
probably
the
got
motherfuckers
they
that
got
show
they
you
got
love.
You gotta support the
Right.
people that show ass
You
and
gotta find
titties.
them.
Right.
You gotta
Hey,
find them.
Selena. You gotta.
Hey.
Hey. You gotta support the people that show ass and titties.
Mm-hmm.
Dick,
Booties, all that stuff.
booties, all of it.
I'm gonna be on OnlyFans. Got things
Feet.
to pay for.
Go ahead. Call
People,
it. Summon it.
people
I'll look
are
out for
really
you,
getting to
Taylor.
the bag.
I wouldn't look at it. I'll just pay for the subscription.
Let me pay to open.
Yeah.
Dev, give your socials.
The real Big Dev 216.
Woo woo.
DMST BOYZ. Listen, it's a lot going on with DMST, boys. I'll update on here as we go, but it's a lot of shit going on.
It's a
Beautiful.
lot of shit
Oh
going
my
on.
fucking god, it's crazy. It's
The year of
crazy.
change.
I fucking love the city of Cleveland, man. People be hating on it. I fucking love it.
Oh,
Fucking love it.
beautiful.
Man, fuck it.
But all right, y'all. Let's get out of here. Catch y'all next week.
All
See you
right.
then.
See y'all. Stay tuned.